David Benavidez and David Lemieux have signed their contracts to face off in the spring for the vacant WBC Interim title in the Super Middleweight division. Before we get in the video, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. So, David Lemieux, former IBF Middleweight champion of the world, famously lost that title to Gennady Golovkin. His promoter, Bernard Hopkins, claimed that the reason why he lost that fight was because his hair got in his eyes and he couldn't see in the Gennady Golovkin bout. David Benavidez, former two-time Super Middleweight champion of the world, who lost his titles both times outside of the ring. First time, he was popped for taking drugs, not steroids, but, drugs. You can search it up. I don't want to say the word. You can demonetize my video. And the second time, he failed to make weight. So David Benavidez is obviously an undefeated fighter. Many people deem him as the toughest challenge for Saul Canelo Alvarez. Very big guy, very tall guy, with incredibly fast hands, has good power, a good all-around solid fighter. Any subscribers of this channel know I'm very high on David Benavidez. I think he can go far in the sport, and I've always said I'd take him to stop Saul Canelo Alvarez. Look, this fight, if it wasn't sanctioned for the interim title, I would be up in arms about it. I would be highly ridiculing David Benavidez for taking this fight, where he will be a huge favorite. But the fight is for the interim title. The fight will put him in position to either fight Canelo or become the WBC champion if Canelo vacates. The fight will be in either March or April, and it will be televised on Showtime. Now, does David Lemieux have a chance? Of course he does. He has a very hard left hook that can knock out any man in the world. But I just think David Benavidez has good sense of distance, knows how to control the fight, very explosive, very fast, has great work rate. This guy just does not seem to get tired, especially in his last few fights as he's getting older, as he's getting his man strength. This guy just does not get tired. He's very relentless. I've always compared him to a super middleweight version of Vitaly Klitschko, where, he's not going to get a lot of early knockouts. I know he stopped Gian Love very early, but he's not usually going to get early knockouts. It's always going to be mid to late round stoppages. He's won his last few fights all by stoppage. I think he's on a 7-fight stoppage streak. He's not going to knock you out with a single punch, but he'll break you down very bad because his work rate does not change much from round 1 to 12. No, he can throw 90 punches per round. Vitaly Klitschko, he didn't have the power Vladimir Klitschko had, but he had a higher knockout percentage. It's because he would break his opponent down. He wouldn't get that one-punch stoppage. Even though he stopped guys like Kirk Johnson early, he stopped Aljanero Solis very early. He can get quick stoppages, but it's not like common, where Vladimir Klitschko stopped Ray Austin very early, had quite a few early stoppages. I've stopped Jan-Mark Mormek early, stopped Pulov early. No, Vitaly used to take fighters deep. Like he stopped Ariola in round 10, stopped Thomas Adamick in round 9. No, Vladimir Klitschko would knock you out one punch. This guy would break you down. David Benavidez, same way. He's not going to catch you with overhand right and turn off your lights. He's not going to catch you with the left hook and turn off your lights. But no, he will have accumulative damage. He will continue to hit you until you cannot respond. And I think this fight is going to be very ugly for David Lemieux. I think he's going to get paid well. David Benavidez has the right backing, has a huge fan base in Phoenix, his hometown. His last fight was staged in Phoenix. He pulled in great numbers, had a good gait. And I think this fight will do the same. I'm happy that Benavidez is not taking a big layoff. He fought Kyron Davis. Kyron Davis was trying to win that fight. Was competitive for the first 2 or 3 rounds. But then, as I'm saying, David Benavidez, when he started getting his work, when he started to get to second gear, third gear, fourth gear, you can't match that. And I don't think there's a single super middleweight that can match David Benavidez's work rate. Because he gets into gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, and even in gear 5 very quickly. And I don't think Canelo Alvarez will be able to keep David Benavidez off him. And I don't think he's going to be able to get to David Benavidez because David Benavidez is improving and he knows how to keep distance from you. From these shorter fighters, he can keep you at arm's length. I don't know how Canelo could cope with that. Maybe David Lemieux could expose something of David Benavidez. God knows. But I'm very high on David Benavidez. He's one of the guys that I like. I only like a few guys in the sport of boxing. Derek Chisora, Gabriel Rosado, and David Benavidez. In my opinion, they're all throwback fighters. I like all three of them. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What type of chance do you guys give David Lemieux? And like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. And not just if you enjoy the video. And this channel, I try my best to never be biased. As I just said, I already told you guys, I like these three fighters. So you guys can have an idea. I might pull for them a bit. I don't have any hidden agendas. We try to break down the fights in the most unbiased way possible. So I would greatly appreciate the support. And Sadiq Boxing out.